Okay, when did his love affair with Bret the Hitman Hart begin? He has a framed T-shirt and my personal favorite, a photo of them on his nightstand. When did it begin? I don't remember a time when it didn't happen. Like, I'm pretty sure from the moment my brain was making memories is the answer to that question. I don't think you understand the unhealthy obsession this man had with Bret the Hitman Hart. If hang on, I'm sorry. I was trying to think about how I was trying to think about how to describe his Bret Hart bromance, or how much he fucking loved Bret Hart, and a great story just came into my head, but technically we've moved on, so I don't know if Flificus wants to hear that story. Oh, continue. We haven't moved on from Bret Hart. Okay, this is a story I don't even think Jay remembers. Jay, do you remember? Hang on, I gotta try and run my store while I tell the story. Jay, do you remember how back in the day we had like I want to call it, they were wrestling stickers. I think we would call them stickers, but they went on a board that looked like a ring that you could peel on and off. Do you remember these stickers? So we had this board and we had different wrestlers. You don't remember this? Okay, well this story is going to be great for you then. So we had these stickers and we had various wrestlers that were stickers. So we had like Bret Hart. We had, I think it was like Bam Bam Bigelow. We had Earthquake. I feel like Mr. Perfect was one. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter for the point of this story. So now, what my brother and I used to do, we used to role play a lot with things like this. Like, we were very imaginative when we were young. All three of us boys were. So we would have the stickers and have like fake wrestling matches with them and everything. And we would try to actually make like good matches. Like, I think the matches we had with the stickers were better than what the WWE's been in the last few years. Like, they should have hired us because we were doing better with the stickers than they are now. At the time of this story, Jay had written up this like tournament that was happening of the wrestlers. A tournament. And the whole point of this tournament, eventually, because again, these were scripted wins. We weren't competing with each other. We were doing scripted wins. And in this tournament, the final match, or it wasn't the final match, it was like one of the final matches, was Bret Hart. And the whole thing, we were using the Earthquake sticker as Yokozuna, because Bret Hart versus Yokozuna was a match that was coming up soon. Now, he said to me beforehand, if Bret Hart loses this match, I'm throwing out this entire tournament. You're like, we had written down on paper this whole tournament, okay? And we were going to... on paper, we had written out this whole tournament with brackets and everything. And he's like, if you have... Because it was my turn to do a match. If you have Bret Hart lose, I'm throwing out this whole tournament. So first off, thanks for stifling my creativity, you fucking bastard. So this was 1993. Yeah, so we were like 4 or 5. I was 5. And still making better matches than Vince McMahon. I'm doing this fake match with stickers. Keep in mind, these are 2 fucking stickers that I have, like, doing shit on it. Now, I was going to have a false finish. Okay, now, hear me out here. I was going to do a false finish where Bret Hart took the bonsai drop, but kicks out. That's right, I was 5 years old doing fucking false finishes. This was a title match, goddammit. So I go to do the move. I have Yokozuna come off the rope and land on Bret's face, ass first. And I go for the pin, and I have Bret kick out. Now, unfortunately, Jay was a purist. Okay? And Jay, at the ripe age of 6, maybe 7, because I don't remember what time of the year this was, did not believe in false finishes. So I had Bret Hart kick out. And Jay said, no. No, people don't kick out of the bonsai drop. So I said, okay. So I had Yokozuna repin Bret Hart and win at the behest of Jay's direction. And then Jay got mad and tore up the tournament and threw it out. Even though, and I can't stress this enough, I was actually trying to comply with his request. And he stopped me. And then still threw out the tournament. At the same time, I feel like this still means he was more a fan of kayfabe. He's more a fan of kayfabe than he was of Bret Hart. Now that's commitment, I guess. He's laughing hysterically because he knows that this is something he would fucking do. He doesn't remember it. I can guarantee you he doesn't remember. But he's like, this sounds like me. This sounds like something I'd do. Well, obviously it wasn't good booking because the fucking commissioner, I guess, at the time didn't agree with it. Now, did he? This tournament that we had this had been like 2 hours in the making, by the way, of these fake fucking matches and shit. Fucking Jay over here threw it all away at his own behest. I was trying to do a hot finisher. But no. He fucked himself. Jay screwed Jay. It was the Pitman House screw job, I tell you. Bret got screwed out of his win. It was right there.